So this is an update to my map project, which I've been working on furiously still. It's great stuff. I have an interest in this. I worked in writing scientific data analysis software before, and this definitely has helped me with this. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to show what I've been doing through using this secondary map. There's a reason I'm testing on this map right now. Potentially it's the Effelist map. So okay, I have this town Effel. It's a lot like Effel in the other map. It's got Amendum, Gloom, Boom, and Doom, and Effelist. I've also put the houses out here. The purpose of that is this is like a list, and so I can all click on this, and it'll search the videos of all three of these people. And when it draws the lines and whatnot, it'll draw them to those locations. So even though they're all in one town, if I didn't have these places, all the replies to those would come to this one town. So that's another thing you could do. All right. So up here, I'm showing more what's going on with the system. So if I click on Eiffel and look up here, you'll see it tells you as it's scanning what it's doing. So it's scanning Eminem. It takes 3 seconds to be nice. To Gloom, Boom, and Doom takes 3 seconds. Okay, it only drew this one line. You can see the colors aren't appropriate. You'd want a darker color for this map. That's all going to be configurable, but I've only let the map configure the text colors so far. So that's another one. But anyway, that's not really what I'm showing. Okay, so on this map, there's only Forever City with Forever Wolf Films, Derived Energy, and Fede. Sorry, Fede. So Forever Wolf Films is the only person that has commented on one of these channels in the last 10 videos. All right. So it shows you up here. Now, mostly what I've been doing is working on the fact, see, this data is living in a lot of places. Okay, it can be in memory, right? In the browser's memory. It can also be in a browser database, yeah. And then even in memory, it can be just in the spider that goes and looks at YouTube's memory. It can be the map, what's the map it has in memory. And then all of this stuff can be also sent to the server. Right now, the map items are the only thing that the server is keeping track of. I don't send information about this relationship to the server because that relationship comes and goes. I could send that to the server. The way my system works, when I first created it, it automatically got saved on the server. But I don't want that because I'm saving the fact that there was a comment, and I'll redisplay it as requested. Okay. So let me show you. I've made a shell here so that I can because it's complicated and I needed a more advanced interface to show it. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So in the fact of the map, this is all the people on the map. Okay, right. So I just mentioned those are the people on the map. Now, in terms of the spider, that is the thing that goes to YouTube, it knows about, I think this is the command list, users. Yeah, so spider list users, those are the ones in memory. They're in memory because they've actually been scanned. These are the ones the spider has scanned. But I can also show you users that have been scanned in the past and put into the local database, not on the server, but the database the browser maintains. So every time you come back, it remembers this. So from yesterday, these are these are all the people in the database, and it shows last time they were scanned. So look, I did derived energy and stuff about an hour ago. In Mendham is 2 minutes and 46 seconds ago. These people are all mostly they're in here because of the other map, the main map that I've been showing. Right. So this is what I've been working on, creating these databases. The first demos, it was only in memory, and it wasn't even really saved in memory. The spider just created relationships. You could see it didn't keep track of them. Now it's keeping track of them. I'm not sending it to the server yet because I want to get it all perfect before I bother the server that works reliably. I don't want to dump corrupt data or something in there. So okay, and now the other feature that I've done is sort of interesting. Okay, so I can seed a map this way now. I can get a lot of FLS this way just by, okay, I have a mode where if I hold an extra control key, when I click on this, instead of um, instead of just drawing the relationships for to commenters that are already on the map, it'll, if the commenter doesn't have a domicile, little square on the map, it'll create one. So here's what I mean. It'll put them all around Forever Wolf Films, and this will include me because I've commented in our videos. So here we go. Right. Derived energy, do the same thing. It'll bring on all the commenters. Okay, some of the commenters to him were people that commented to Forever Wolf Films, so it didn't have to create a new one, and it draws the comment over there. We'll do the same thing with Fede, and then we'll do people that have replied to any three of those FLS channels or Amendham channels. So this to me seems like an interesting way to populate the map because, like, for example, I know that there's a big atheist community, but I only really know a couple of the famous ones. But by scanning this, I'll be able to get thousands of people all linked in within just a few minutes. Right? So, so that's what I've been doing, and I really like this thing. What I don't know what else to show in here, but it's just cool. Or I can control my interface, Novum load pod, Novum logo, Novum 6. Loaded that pod and so on. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm getting technical.